This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequencies of AM radio 918 kHz and FM Wat Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. First, here are the new headlines.
Deputy Prime Minister Somdaikrala Hom Sokheing and Chinese diplomat exchange appreciation. Cambodia anticipates 2,870 megawatts of electricity in 2019, and top Thai brands 2019 kicks off. Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior Somdaikrala Hom Sokheing and Chinese Ambassador to Cambodia, His Excellency Wang Wentin, have exchanged appreciation of progressing Cambodia-China cooperation. The mood was highlighted during the meeting between the two at the Ministry Office in Phnom Penh recently, according to Agent Cambodia Press. His Excellency Wang Wentin expressed his optimism of further increasing cooperation between Cambodia and China throughout 2019 and beyond. He underlined key priorities in bilateral cooperation that includes police and security, tourism and trade. For his part, Somdaikrala Hom Sokheing has noted advancing collaboration between Cambodia Ministry of Interior and China Ministry of State Security, and joint meetings have been organized since 2018. Somdaikrala Hom Sokheing saying Chinese counterpart, particularly for its assistance in human resource development and physical support to Cambodia Ministry of Interior. Taking the opportunity, the Chinese ambassador also invited Somdaikrala Hom Sokheing to pay a working visit to China. This year, Cambodia expects to generate in total 2,820 megawatts of electricity, especially from hydropower dams, according to the Ministry of Mines and Energy, quoted by Agent Cambodia Press. The country could generate only 2,650 megawatts last year, added the Samsung. Of the total expected power generation, it's pointed out 660 megawatts are from coal-fired power stations, 221.98 megawatts from black oil machines, 163.77 megawatts from renewable energy sources, 1,329.7 megawatts from hydropower dams, and 442.50 megawatts from imported power. Compared to figures in 2017, two main sources of energy, coal-fired power plants and renewable energy sources, are expected to increase their production this year. Last year, Cambodia could produce only 538 megawatts from coal-fired power plants and 64.27 megawatts from renewable energy sources. High-quality Thai products and services of 216 companies have been being displayed at Corporate Convention and Exhibition Center in Phnom Penh from January 31st to February 3rd. The 4-day exhibition, Top Thai Brands 2019, was inaugurated yesterday afternoon under the presidency of His Excellency Chundra, Secretary of State for Commerce, and visiting Her Excellency Mrs. Chuttima Bunyapahasara, Deputy Minister of Commerce of Thailand. According to a news release of the Cambodian Ministry of Commerce, the trade fair is aimed to introduce internationally recognized Thai products to Cambodian people and tighten bilateral trade relations between the two neighboring countries. His Excellency Chundra appealed to foreign investors, particularly Thai businessmen, to invest in Cambodia since the royal government of Cambodia has adopted in-depth reform programs to improve investment environment and trade facilitation in order to strengthen Cambodia's independence and competitiveness at international arena. For her part, Her Excellency Mrs. Chuttima Bunyapahasara said Top Thai Brands 2019 will contribute not only to increasing bilateral trade volume, but also to boosting both countries' tourism and economic sectors. The figures from the Royal Thai Embassy in Cambodia show that the two-way trade between the two nations rose to more than $8.3 billion last year, a year-on-year increase of 35%.
This is the National Radio Local News in English, broadcasting every weekday at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the frequency of AM Radio 918 kHz and FM Wat Phnom Radio 105.70 MHz in Phnom Penh, capital city of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Our English transmission now comes to a close, and please stay tuned our French transmission in the next program. And thank you for your listening, and goodbye.